Okay, let's be real for a second. The IT market is turbulent, to say the least. And if you're trying to build a life here in one of the most incredible, but yeah, expensive cities in the world, that uncertainty can feel pretty overwhelming. So today we're going to break down a really smart framework to help you build a career strategy that's actually resilient. It's all about turning that big city anxiety into a concrete plan of action.
So, I've got to ask you, straight up, how strong is your career castle? I mean, is it a fortress built to last? Or if you're being honest, are you worried that one bad economic gust, one round of layoffs could knock the whole thing over? It's a heavy question, I know, especially when you've got rent to pay. But today, we're going to build a seriously solid answer to it.
All right, here's our game plan. First, we'll look at the storm in your castle, what we're really up against. Then we get into the action, how to fortify your position while you build your escape tunnel. After that, we'll talk about the go, no-go switch, which is just brilliant, your two-path exit strategy, and finally, the big takeaway, achieving real strategic security.
So let's really lock in this core idea. Your current IT job, that's your castle, right? It pays the bills, it gives you stability, it's your home base. But outside those walls, there's a market storm constantly brewing. We're talking economic shifts, new tech making old skills obsolete, sudden layoffs. Relying only on that one castle, that's a huge, huge risk. And that's why we need what's called the dual focus strategy. And honestly, it's so smart. On one hand, you're doing everything you can to fortify the castle, making your current job as secure and as profitable as you can. But, and this is key, at the exact same time, you start digging an escape tunnel, a sarung as it's called here, which is basically a second viable career path that's ready to go whenever you need it. Okay, so let's start with part one, that first line of defense, fortifying your position. Now, this isn't about just keeping your head down and hoping for the best. No, this is an active strategy. You need to think like the CEO of You Incorporated. Here's the deal. That high six-figure IT salary feels amazing, but we all know how fast it can vanish in a city like New York. So you have to use that income for its most powerful purpose, crushing your financial risks. That means aggressively paying down debt. The source material is crystal clear on this. Closing out major loans early isn't just a good idea, it is the critical action. It's exactly what big companies do before a downturn. They deleverage. You're making yourself financially lean, agile, and ready for anything. Now for the fun part. While you're making the castle wall stronger, you secretly start digging that escape tunnel. This is all about proactively building a plan B that you actually believe in. This is you writing the next chapter of your career before you even need it. So how do you actually do it? Well, you treat it like you're building a side project, a minimum viable product. Step one, learn the theory. Let's use talent acquisition as an example. You read the books, you take the courses. Step two, get real-world practice. Start helping friends and colleagues for free. Review their resumes, help them prep for interviews. And what happens when you do that? You get to step three, which in a city built on connections is pure gold. You build an organic referral network. And here's something you might not expect. For a service-based path, like say, talent acquisition, success is 90% attitude. It's about whether you get a genuine kick out of being in service to other people, helping a family land a job and secure their future in this tough city. You know, that's a drive you just can't fake, and it becomes your single biggest advantage. Okay, so your castle is stronger than ever. Your escape tunnel is looking pretty good, but how do you know when it's actually time to pull the trigger and use it? This is so important. You need a clear, data-driven go/no-go switch. No emotions, no guesswork, just the numbers. And at the heart of that switch is this concept, net equilibrium income, or NEI. This is your magic number. It's the exact amount of money you need to make from your backup career to live a comfortable, worry-free life. But here's the kicker. After you've paid off your major debts. This isn't your old salary, this is your freedom number. And just look at this. This visual should be a massive sigh of relief for anyone in a high-pressure, high-paying job. You see that huge bar for your current salary? You've been killing yourself for that. But look at the NEI bar. It's so much lower, so much more achievable. It's proof you don't need to match your old salary to make a successful, totally stress-free switch. You just need to hit this number. But wait, there's one more layer to this. The ultimate stress test for your plan. Because this is the US, this part is absolutely non-negotiable. Your net equilibrium income doesn't just pay the bills. It has to be big enough to also cover a significant medical expense buffer.
This makes sure that one unexpected health crisis doesn't wreck your entire plan and force you out of the city.
All right, let's talk about the final piece of this whole strategy, the exit itself. The beauty of this is that you have a pre-planned strategy with 2 clear paths. This removes all the fear and panic from the decision. You know exactly what you're going to do when the time comes. So here they are, your 2 paths. Path 1 is the high-value exit. This is you swinging for the fences, using your new skills to land a manager role, maybe at a cool startup with a nice salary bump. But what if that doesn't happen right away? No problem. You've got path 2, the safety net. You simply take a role that meets your NEI number. And because you've already paid off your major loans and you have that buffer, there is zero financial regret. It's not failure. It's a planned strategic pivot.
So when you put all these pieces together, what do you get? It's a total mindset shift. You go from being anxious, just reacting to whatever the market throws at you, to becoming a calm, cool strategist who is in complete control of their own destiny, right here in one of the most competitive places on Earth.
You know, this quote from the source material just says it all perfectly. With this strategy, you're not paralyzed by the storm. You're not waiting for the next bad thing to happen. Instead, you are actively making the most of your current job, while at the same time, methodically building your own future. I mean, that's what real empowerment feels like.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. You're in your IT castle right now, and that's great. Enjoy the view. But it's time to start digging. The only question you have to answer is, where does your escape tunnel lead? Is it to a totally new industry over in Brooklyn? A consulting gig across the river? A startup in the Flatiron District? It's your tunnel. So, where does it lead?